This video I'm going to explain how to build an AI chatbot for a pet grooming business, which actually helps customers to answer any sort of questions about that particular business and also helps with lead generation as well. So let's get started over here. So here I'm in the analytics section, and here we have only 3 channels connected, but this particular AI chatbot can actually works on whatever the channels you have actually connect over here. So as you see here, we actually support all these channels from Google Business, SMS, Voice, Telegram, Viber, and also the email marketing option is also there. So let's get started. So to build an AI chatbot, we actually need some sort of knowledge base. So so you can easily create your knowledge base for your business by having a small introduction about your business, some sort of pricing details, or what services do you provide, and you can also add the contact details and also some frequently asked questions, and you can actually come up with a simple knowledge base. So here I have already some sort of business information for this particular pet grooming business known as Pose and Polish Pet Grooming. So here we have some services details and also the pricing details and also some frequently asked questions along with the contact information as well. So here we can simply use this particular information to create the AI chatbot, which can actually answer any sort of questions about this particular business. So let me simply copy this information over here and head over to analytics over here and go to settings. So in settings, you have to go to integrations, where you can find the OpenAI ChatGPT over here. Here you can actually replace the business information with your own business info. So here we have some business information which we created for some other business. So let's delete this one and simply paste this one. So I have just pasted this particular business information is about this particular Pose and Polish grooming. So let me edit this particular prompt as well. You are a helpful assistant to this particular business. Respond to customers' question in just 1 to 2 sentences, something like that. So here when we ask any sort of questions about this particular business, it simply respond to us. So we can actually test this one as well. So let me save this one, and to make sure, if you want the bot to answer any sort of questions from this particular business information you have provided, make sure to switch this on. Automated responses should be switched on over here. Then only it will actually answer the questions based on whatever the information we have provided over here. So now let's test this and see how does it actually respond to us over here. It can actually works on all these channels. So here we have only connected 4 channels, but we actually support other channels like WhatsApp, Telegram, Viber, Voice, and SMS as well. So let's test this on Instagram. So let me share my front screen over here, and here let me ask a question. How much is for ear cleaning? So here they have some pricing. How much is for cleaning? So they have the pricing information over there, and as you see here, the pricing for the ear cleaning actually starts at $10. So it's just a random business information over here, and it says it starts at $10. So here you can also ask about how often do I need to groom my pet, and it should say every 4 to 6 weeks, something like that. Generally most pets, so it actually depends on your preferred actually it's on depends on the pet's breed, and typically it's 4 to 6 weeks. So here we're actually getting the responses from the business information we have provided over here. See here, when I ask a question, it simply responds. Another question, it simply responds, but there is no lead generation process over here. Let's see how to add the lead generation process to this AI chatbot as well. For that, we have to use the ChatGPT triggers. As you see here, ChatGPT triggers allows your ChatGPT to your automations, and also you can collect data and trigger flows. So that's what we are going to do. So let's say if a particular customer is interested in getting more details about grooming their pet, or let's say request a callback. So here we have some ChatGPT triggers built over here. I have already a request callback trigger as well. So let me see what we have over there. So here we are only collecting name and phone number. What I can do is I can add the email as well. So let's say we collect the email from the customer as well. And here, once the email is collected, let's say we are going to send this particular details to this Google Sheet as well. For that, we have to create a flow, new flow. Let's do that. So let me name that flow as this particular name and create a flow, Google Sheets, and create. So here, as you see here, we are actually collecting the customer's name, email, and phone number through this ChatGPT trigger. We want to simply send that particular information to the Google Sheet. For that, we have to use an action over here. And here you can use Google Sheet action, and here you can use the send data, and for that we have to choose the specific spreadsheet. So let me go back over here and select the specific spreadsheet, and here we can select the worksheet, and here we want to set the name should be the full name, the phone number should be the phone number, and also the email should be the email. So we are actually sending the particular data we collect from the customers to the Google Sheet, and we can send a message to the customers saying you are all set. So what happens is that when they provide all these details, let's say we want to assign this particular conversation to an agent, we can do that as well. So here you can do that, do every action in the single block as well. So here another action over here, what you can do is you can simply, or otherwise you can notify the admins as well, or you can assign the conversation to the human, transfer the conversation to the human, and also notify the admin as well. So what happens is that when they provide all these details, a human agent will be notified, and if you want to notify specific agents, you can do that as well. So inbox, here you can assign conversation to an admin, and here you can select whatever the agents you want to assign over here through this test account. So here we are simply transfer the conversation to human. Let's assign to chatting media as well. So assign conversation to admin and chatting media. All right, so here these are the actions happening over here within this particular flow. Now let's set this particular flow to be triggered after we collect the customer's name, email, and phone number. Simple as that. So let me open this particular request callback over here, and here what flow is triggered. So after we collect the customer's name, phone number, and email, let's say we want to trigger this particular flow we just created. This is the name of the flow as you see here, and we can trigger that particular flow and click continue. So we have just set the ChatGPT trigger over there. Now we want to activate the ChatGPT trigger within the business information itself. So here we have only the business information over here, and in the ChatGPT trigger we can activate request callback as well. So what happens is that when someone actually wants to request callback, we will collect the customer's name, email, and phone number, and we also need to add a prompt over here, just pushing customers to request a callback, or just pushing customers to provide their name, email, and phone number for this particular business, so that an agent can call them and close them as customers. So here I have added a simple prompt. Says, if a customer is interested in our services, then please ask if they would like to request a callback. If a customer wants to request a callback, then please collect their name, email, and phone number. So that's a simple prompt which is going to trigger or ask customers whether if they would like to request a callback if they're actually interested in the services. So let's test this one over here. So for that we have to actually clear the OpenAI history as well. So let me go to the inbox and clear the OpenAI history. So that means we are simply deleting whatever the history saved before through this delete OpenAI history. So if you don't know how to create that one, if I go to the flows over here, let me show that one as well. So here we have this single action block which is called as delete OpenAI history, which when we send this particular flow delete OpenAI history through this inbox, what happens is that whatever the data saved on the API for that particular customer will be cleared, so that actually we can test this from scratch as well. So let's test this again. So let me say thanks and see what happens. So it says you are welcome. If you have any more questions or would like to request a callback, feel free to let me know. As you see here, even if it says thanks, it simply asks would they like to request a callback. So let me ask, what services do you provide, and see what happens over here. Ask what services do you provide. It says we provide full service grooming for dogs, cats, including bathing, haircuts, nail trimming, ear cleaning, teeth brushing. If you are interested in our services, would you like to request a callback? It simply asks them if they would. So let me say I'm interested in nail trimming and see what happens. And when I say I am interested in nail trimming, it says, great choice. Would you like to request a callback for nail trimming? If so, please provide your name, email, and phone number. Say yes, I'm interested. It simply says, it seems that not all the required information was provided. Could you please provide your name, email, and phone number so we can schedule a callback for the nail trimming services. So see here, I said nail trimming. That's why it also added the nail trimming in the particular chatbot's message as well. So here, let me provide all the details over here, just some random details including the email, phone number, and also the name as well. So here I provide all three details in a single message, and let's see what happens. It should say you are all set, something like that, where we have actually set the flow, and it says you are all set. Now if I go to the Google Sheet, we should find the exact data we have provided through the chatbot over here. So I provided this sort of data over here, and this conversation should have been assigned to a human as well. So if I go to the inbox, and as you see here, it is already assigned to Chatting Media over here, and here we can check their agent name, and this is also in this particular conversation is also in the human folder, as you see here, human folder, because this is already assigned to human, and also the agent assigned is Chatting Media. So that's how you can actually generate leads for a pet grooming business using AI chatbot, and also answer any sort of questions asked by the customers using an AI chatbot as well. And this can actually works on multiple channels from Messenger, Instagram, WhatsApp, Google Business, even web chat as well. So if you have any questions, let us know in the comments. Thank you.